On Christmas Eve, a family of 12 gathered inside their home in West Virginia, joking, decorating, and counting down to Christmas morning. But by dawn, 5 of the children were gone. No remains were ever found. And 80 years later, people still ask one chilling question. Did the Sodder children really die in that fire, or were they taken? The Sodders were a hard-working Italian-American family living in Fayetteville. George and Jenny, the parents, ran a successful trucking business. They had 10 children, big family, big love, and a home always full of noise and laughter. Friends said George was bold, outspoken, and never afraid to challenge anyone, including the Italian mafia and Mussolini supporters in their town. And if you know true crime, you already know when someone starts stepping on powerful toes, trouble isn't far behind. December 24th, 1945. The Sodder children spent the evening opening small gifts and begging their mother to let them stay up late. Jenny agreed, but only if they turned off the lights before bed. Around midnight, Jenny woke up to a strange sound, something hitting the roof. A loud thump, then a rolling noise. She ignored it and went back to sleep. At 1 a.m., she woke up again. This time, the house was filled with smoke. She screamed for George and the children. The older kids escaped. George managed to get out too. But 5 of the youngest children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were trapped upstairs. At least, that's what everyone thought. George tried to reach the upstairs window, but the ladder he always kept outside, gone, just vanished. He ran to start his trucks so he could climb on top of them. Both trucks, perfectly fine the day before, refused to start. Not even a cough. Neighbors rushed out in panic, but by the time the fire department arrived, the house was already ash. And here's where the story gets strange. The fire burned the entire house down, but no remains were found. Not even tiny bone fragments. This is impossible because experts say that even in a full house fire, bones don't burn completely. Even cremation, done at over 1,400 degrees Celsius, leaves bone pieces. But for the Sodder children, nothing. The fire was ruled accidental, faulty wiring, but the Sodders didn't buy it. Red flag number 1. The Christmas lights were still on while the fire raged. Faulty wiring should have cut the power. Red flag number 2. Phone lines were deliberately cut, not burned. Red flag number 3. A woman in town claimed she saw the missing children in a passing car the same night. Red flag number 4. Another witness said she served breakfast to 4 children who matched their description, hours after the fire. Red flag number 5. One woman said she saw the children with 2 strange men in a truck. When she waved at them, the men gave her a hostile look, and she quickly looked away. The Sodders became convinced the fire was a cover-up. Someone didn't want those children found. 1. The insurance man. A man visited the Sodder home months before the fire. He told George, "Your house will burn and your children will be destroyed." Why? Because George openly criticized Mussolini. Coincidence? Maybe. But this exact man later served on the fire investigation panel. Suspicious? Very. 2. Local Italian mafia groups. In 1945, Italian mafia activity was strong in the U.S. Some believe the mafia tried to extort money from George, and when he refused, they kidnapped the children. This theory would explain why no bodies were ever found. 3. A kidnapping gone wrong. Several witnesses said the children were taken to Kentucky or Florida. One woman claimed they were living in a boarding house under different names. Investigators could never confirm it. Theory 1. The children died in the fire. Most official records say the children died in the blaze, but the science doesn't match the complete destruction of their remains. Theory 2. The children were kidnapped, supported by eyewitness accounts, missing ladder, disabled trucks, and political enemies. Theory 3. The fire was a planned distraction. Someone could have set the fire to hide the abduction. George and Jenny spent the rest of their lives searching. They even put up a massive billboard by the highway with the children's faces. For decades, the case stayed open. In 1968, they received a mysterious photo of a man claiming to be Louis, one of the missing boys. The resemblance was shocking, but led nowhere. Today, nearly 80 years later, the disappearance of the 5 Sodder children remains one of America's deepest mysteries. A family destroyed by loss, but a case that refuses to fade away. If this story grabbed your attention, hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know which case you want me to break down next. And as always, stay curious, stay safe, and never ignore the mysteries around us.